also it's about trees and all kinds of stuff. And herbs, actually. So she is going to go ahead and start off. And they call it the Song of the May. She's going to start off with called the Song of the May Fairy, but we call it the poem. Okay, you could put song to any kind of poem that you want, but this lady was very poetic and she was very artistic. Okay, we will show you guys the pictures of each fairy as we go around. The lady used faces of the children of her sister from kindergarten many years ago and everything. It's very, very interesting. So go ahead and do your little poem that she wrote for this. It's called the May Fairy. Okay, gotta say it really loud. Go ahead and.
My buds, they cluster small and green. The
Loud.
sunshine gain heat. Soon shall the hawthorn tree be clothed as with a snowy sheet. O magic sight, the edge is white, my scent is very sweet, and lo, where I am come indeed, this spring and summer meet.
Okay. So, she had looked up on the internet because sometimes this book doesn't have definitions for it. Mayflower definition. Okay. It's a low-growing evergreen shrub of eastern North America. With leathery... Sorry.
Eastern what?
North America. I mean, yeah. Huh?
Evergreen of?
Evergreen shrub.
Oh, shrub.
Of eastern North America.
That's the poem.
With leathery leaves and clusters of fragrant pink or white flowers. Okay, you can, while I'm doing this description, why don't you show them what that little fairy looks like?
Favorite pink and what, honey?
Pink and white flowers. Go ahead and go around.
What do I start? There?
Yeah. I don't care. You can,
Right.
what? Leathery leaves.
Absolutely.
They feel like leather, so the leaves are leathery. Leathery leaves and clusters of fragrant pink and white flowers. Everybody get that, or do I need to repeat myself? No?
Eastern what part of it?
Eastern North America. Eastern North America. Again, the poem is, my buds they cluster small and green, the sunshine,
I wrote that on.
what does it say?
The sunshine
Gaineth heat.
gaineth.
Gaineth heat. Soon shall the hawthorn tree be clothed as with a snowy sheet. The magic sight of the hedge is white and the flowers, they smell so sweet. It's not what it says, but it sounded pretty good.
That sounds better.
Moving on.
Okay? Everybody get a gander at that one?
I gandered.
I gandered. Okay, she's doing 3 fairies a teaching. So the next fairy is going to be coming up. Go ahead. Put that there. And we need to switch them out. This is the one.
Can I go potty?
Did you go potty?
Go real quick.
It's another poem of the Buttercup Fairy.
Can you
The
turn around?
buttercup?
Buttercup fairy, turn around this way and talk real loud, please.
'Tis I whom children love the best. My wealth is all from them. For them is set each glossy cup upon each sturdy them. O little payments whom I love, the sky is super blue, and meadows full of buttercups and spread a board for you.
That was just a poem. Don't worry about it. Home. Okay, and the definition. Thank you. Definition on this.
Of the Buttercup Fairy?
This is just about the buttercup itself. Not about the buttercup fairy. When I do the definition, it's about what the fairy protects. Okay, because every little tree, flower, herb have its own little fairy. The buttercup belongs to the
Ranunculus.
ranunculus.
Yeah.
Ranunculus family. There are 3 widespread native species of buttercups.
Wait a minute, there are 3.
Widespread native species of buttercup. The bulbous buttercup,
D-U.
bulbous,
Yeah, both.
buttercup. The meadow buttercup and the creeping buttercup.
Creepy.
C-R-E-A-P-Y.
Creeping, creeping, creeping buttercup. All have flowers with 5 shiny yellow petals and 5 green sepals. S-E-P-A-L-S.
Sepals. With 5 shiny yellow.
Petals and 5 green sepals. S-E-P-A-L-S. Differing mainly D-I-F-F-E-R-I-N-G. Mainly in their foliage. F-O-L-I-A-G-E.
Foliage.
And root system. Although very pretty and delightful as wayside flowers, buttercups can be a nuisance, N-U-I-S-A-N-C-E, in the garden where they grow, can be invasive.
Nobody likes the buttercups.
Where their growth can be invasive.
They are a weed.
They are a weed. Anybody else need anything? Did I go a little too fast? Are you good?
I got all very pretty.
And delightful.
And delightful.
If you'd like, I can let you look at the notes I have here later.
Okay. Yeah, because I can't quite read.
Okay, honey.
And I did the cliff notes.
All right. Her next one is, and everybody got a chance to see the little fairy? Can you please go take her around so everybody can see what she looks like?
It's green
5
sepals, right?
5 green
S-E-P-A-L-S.
sepals.
Yeah, I got that. I was just making sure I got it. Yellow petals and green sepals.
Yeah, 5.
Nah. How does it tell me that? Oh, that's
She didn't get a chance to see.
Got it.
Oh, that's that? Oh, that's good.
So in a way, I get
You're
the
on.
whole general thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I only got into about a third of the thing.
I love buttercups. I used to take them and put them underneath my little chain.
Let's see if you like better or not.
Yeah, and if it glue yellow.
Where's the other one?
It's in the very back, honey, because that's just the buttercup one. And this one is called
The Christmas Tree Fairy.
the Christmas
Oh.
Tree Fairy.
Cool.
Yeah.
The little Christmas tree was born
Loud,
in
loud, real loud. Dwelt.
in
There's a
open
bulb?
air. It did
This is home.
did not guess how bright a dress someday it
Bows.
bows would wear. Brown cones were all it thought a tall and grown-up fir would bear. Oh, little fir, your forest home is far and far away, and here indoors, these boughs of your with colored balls are gay,
Meaning happy.
with candlelight and tinsel bright, for this is Christmas Day. A dolly fairy stands on top till children sleep. Then she, a live one now, forgot to bow, goes sliding slightly. Oh, magic sight, this joyous night, Aladdin sparkle tree.
Okay. I know that's a lot. Okay, this is a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's
Cliff note it yourself.
You're talking
Yeah.
about the Christmas tree now,
yeah.
right?
Basically, we're talking about the Christmas tree here. It's difficult to imagine Christmas without a Christmas tree. The dark green needles of a fir tree decorated with twinkling candles. You guys will say dark fir tree with twinkling candles are most common in sight. Not only in houses, but also in window shops. Basically, everywhere. Christmas tree is a central part of Christmas tradition. We all know this. It is therefore remarkable that the first Christmas tree came to Britain as recently as 1834, when Prince Albert brought a fir tree to Windsor Castle. Windsor Castle.
What year? Yeah.
1834.
Who was it?
Prince Albert. First fir tree at Windsor Castle. From his native Germany as a present for Queen Victoria. So basically you gave a tree to Queen Victoria in 1834, a fir tree for Windsor Castle for Christmas. As most traditions, however, the roots of the decorative festive tree go back thousands of years. Many cultures saw the evergreens, which remain green even in winter, as a symbol of life even during the dead season. Okay, so evergreens live during the winter time. So,
Evergreens were a symbol of what?
of life,
Okay.
even during the dead season. To decorate with evergreens and branches was a way of celebrating eternal life. So decoration of a Christmas tree is a celebration of eternal life. Let me see. The Romans celebrated Saturnalia. Their winter festival by decorating evergreens with small shiny pieces of metal in honor of Saturn, the god of metalwork and agriculture.
Okay, so what was the celebration again?
It's a winter celebration. Winter celebration for Saturn, the god of metalwork and agriculture. Basically.
But what was the name for it though?
Saturnalia.
Saturn.
Nalia. They would hang shiny pieces of metal in honor of Saturn, the god of metalwork and agriculture. In the Middle Ages, a fir tree was decorated with apples and given the name Paradise Tree as part of the feast of Adam and Eve held on the 24th of December.
It was called the Paradise Tree?
Mm-hmm.
It was Feast of Adam and Eve.
It was the feast of Adam and Eve held on the 24th of December. It was Martin Luther King, the great German protester,
Protestant reformer.
Yep. Who is believed to have been the first to decorate an indoor Christmas tree.
Who is this?
Martin Luther.
Martin Luther.
Wow.
He's
I'm
the
okay.
father of the Lutheran Church.
After midnight walk through a peaceful pine forest, the bright stars shining above his head, he tried to redecorate the experience for his family by bringing a tree in the house and decorating with candles. The decorated tree grew in popularity in Austria, Germany. German settlers in eastern Pennsylvania brought the custom to the United States.
Who did?
Pennsylvania brought the custom to the United States, eastern Pennsylvania.
German settlers.
Yep, German settlers in eastern Pennsylvania. Yep. Since then, the tradition had become established throughout the Western world. Although we speak of Christmas tree, there are many different species that are grown from for this purpose. The best seller trees are the Scott pine, Douglas fir, noble fir, Norway spruce. Lots. Yeah. The Norway spruce was traditionally the species used to decorate British homes. It was a native to British Isles before the last ice age and was reintroduced before the 1500s. Nowadays, however, the different species are grown commercially and it's even possible to choose one or a fallen one. The fairy on top of the Christmas tree is a very British tradition. In the rest of Europe and Scandinavia, where my ancestors come from,
Say what?
Scandinavia.
You said it was what tradition?
British tradition.
Oh, I didn't get that right. You said Scandinavian, so I got confused.
Sorry, I said in the rest of Europe and Scandinavia, a star or angel is the preferred ornament. Excuse me. Quite why the fairy is so popular in this country is unknown. But perhaps it reflects the depth of the fairy tradition, which was driven underground by the arrivals of Christianity, but continue to be observed as sacred sites such as local wells, springs, and trees. Nowadays, fairies are thought of as harmless, friendly beings, but for centuries, fairies were believed to be tricky, fickle, and even malevolent. And they have had to be placed with offerings. Country people gave them the name Little Folk in the hope that the pleasant name would rub off on the fairies. The ancient Greeks did the same when they called the terrible furries the kindly ones. It is therefore possible that the Christmas tree fairy is a remnant of a far older pagan tradition, perhaps associated with the winter solstice or Yule. And that is the Christmas fairy. Christmas tree fairy.
History of the trees, then the fairy.
Yeah, history.
We don't get to see the picture?
Wait, you said it may derive from the winter solstice
And or Yule.
tradition?
Yeah.
Okay.
It says, it is therefore possible that the Christmas tree fairy is a remnant of a far older pagan tradition, perhaps associated with winter solstice or Yule.
Yeah, you know those new
Okay,
Christmas
she's
trees
gonna
that they have
show
out
you
now?
the fairy.
Those new Christmas trees they have out now that they hang upside down, that's actually an ancient tradition that they used to
Hanging
hang upside down.
upside down?
Say something?
Actually,
That actually is
Wendy.
bad luck. Hanging your Christmas tree.
when
upside.
y'all look through my
Yes.
book and see if it has.
I saw a thing on Christmas in Germany.
Yeah.
And it's
I'm gonna
about,
get the picture of it.
It's been
I got the picture of all of it.
portrayed at least 3,000 years.
That's a pagan religion.
Yeah,
Pagan.
in German.
Pagan tradition. Yeah, because from what I hear years ago, witches would gather a tree inside the house, put actual candles on it, and hang off all the symbols of Wicca on it for good luck and prosperity in life, for the next year to come.
That's a love
That'd be
fires.
nice.
Yeah,
That'd be different.
but hanging your tree upside down is not a good thing. That is bad
It's
luck.
actually an old tradition.
Bad luck.
I went to a restaurant once and they had their tree up.
Yeah.